4 inches. Bam! 4 inches. A little bit out right there, but you can edit that. Bam! Like Emerald Groski, whatever his name is. You know what I'm talking about. Verify. We'll use one tape measure. We'll just go around real quick and measure each one of these lines and make sure that it says 30 feet, 30 feet, 40 feet, 40 feet. Yeah. What does that say? Because he's burning a foot down there, so that's 40 foot. What's that say right there? That says 31 foot. That's the money right there. That one should be 40 foot. 41 foot on the money. 51 feet, he's burning a foot. That's 50 foot corners. That's perfect on the money. That's right. Look at those. Ooh, yeah. And if this one is on 51 foot, then we're good to snap some lines. Let's see. There it is. The moment of truth. 51 feet. That's because we're burning a foot down on the other end. That makes it 50 foot. Crisscrossies, both of them perfect on the money. So it's perfectly squared. It's hip to be square. Go ahead, baby cakes. Nice. There, baby cakes. Nice. Hey, baby cakes. Nice. Can you feel it? Does it feel like a wall?
All right, everyone, now that we got the center block lines laid out so we know where they land, we're going to go ahead and get a little more detailed and figure out where each individual block lays on this first row.
Well, now that we've laid out all of these individual blocks, now I want to find center for my door. I'm trying to not have to cut any short blocks. I want to stay on a layout. We could put in a 36-inch door now, but if we decide later that we want something bigger, we will have cinder blocks. So my personal opinion, I'm hoping that I can make the opening wider, not have to make any special cuts. It'll land on like either an 8 or a 16-inch layout. And whatever's left on the inside we will frame with wood.
Hey everyone, so we got all of the blocks marked out on our layout for the house so we know where each individual block runs. So that's pretty exciting. We got that done today. We're gonna get a little bit of a tutorial on how these blocks actually lay down and why we marked them the way we marked them. Okay, so why did we measure the blocks only 8 inches? How do we account for the grout?
Queso.
That's cheese.
That is cheese. So all these marks that we put on here are reference marks for our block. It's a 16-inch long block by 8 inches wide by 8 inches tall. They've accounted for the grout because the blocks are shorter. So we'll go look and see how much shorter they are. Let's go check it out. So it's a 16-inch block. So these are, I thought they would be 8 inches wide. I mean, we're gonna not try to understand the logic behind these ones as well, because they're just like so many different measurements. When we pick a side to be ugly, because it's like different. This is like 7 5/8. This is like 7.5 strong. And this is like 7 5/8. What we got going on here? Inconsistency. It's a 3/8 grout line. If you pull, you can see that this block is 3/8 of an inch narrow It's 15 5/8 of an inch long. It's got a 3/8 inch grout line that puts us on our mark. If this is our outside edge, we pull this way. There's no grout line. So it's 16 inches this way every time. 3/8 of an inch grout line, the next block.
Well, that was pretty exhausting, but we got a whole pallet loaded up. So let's go get these taken down to the slab. Well, we are back up at the slab, and we got the trailer loaded yesterday so we can get a fresh start this morning. We got to get those unloaded.
Yeah, in good fashion. Yesterday was our day off, so we loaded the trailer with blocks.
Yeah.
Today is our other day off. We tried to take the same days off as our son.
Yeah, we give Gage 2 days off because he works with us 5 days a week, so
Yeah.
we try to take the day off, but you know, we end up working anyway. So here we are working on our day off.
Yeah.
But what are we gonna do today with the blocks after we get them unloaded, babe?
Man, I really need to get these things laid out so I can have a visual aid.
All right, you guys, so we're gonna go ahead and get this trailer unloaded because it's quite a bit of work and we want to see what we got going on. So.
Yeah, once we get that done, we can do some other fun stuff like put a mixer together.
Yeah. All right, let's get started.
Okay. All right. Want to talk about what we learned?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
All right. Well, the first lesson we learned by laying these blocks out was they're heavy.
They are very heavy.
Yes. So, and I would just like to note that the person that taught me instructed me not to take things too serious. Don't try to be perfect.
Right.
You're gonna have to leave yourself a little bit of fluff there, right? we did a practice run. This is also, I think, inside of the scope of don't like overdo it.
Yeah.
No. But I did notice, I was instructed that you'll see a lot of variations in the blocks. And I can see that now, so we can start to account for it when we're laying these blocks out. So some of the grout lines will be thicker than others, but we'll stay within the tolerances.
Alright, you guys, so now that we got all these blocks laid out, we're going to go ahead and jump into the next thing for the day and put the mixer together. So we're going to go ahead and drag that out and get it put together, and that's one step closer to getting these blocks put down for real.
What up, Bucks? I think we got it all together.
Looks good.
I hope so. I don't know how else any of this stuff can actually go together, so if it's incorrect, I won't know until it falls apart.
Well, everyone, even though today started off pretty chilly, it turned out to be a pretty nice day. We got quite a bit done. Layout on the center blocks.
Yep, and a dry run just so we can make sure that it goes together like we drew it together. Strings, and then we got a block line. And that'll be another set of strings. And then we got a bone line.
And a laser line.
And then we already owned a grid laser line,
Yeah.
laser grid that we used for building offices and other things. That's going to work beautifully too, because man, that sucker is on point, man. It's a laser beam.
It is.
Right? And then we got a laser transit so we can check elevations, but we really shouldn't have to, maybe just one time on our stringer poles.
Yeah.
So after that, we really shouldn't have to. I would like to fasten these poles down in a way that it fits in the same spot every single time. So what I'm going to look for is something that I can notch out that 2x2 and we can attach from the outside somewheres, and it'll hold it in place because it'll be up against the block and then like wedged in. Maybe we'll use a piece of plywood. Maybe we'll find something that doesn't soak up water. I don't know, whatever makes the most sense when the time comes.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff around here. We'll find something.
We'll find something. So,
well, you guys, thank you guys so much for tagging along. And if you've made it this so far, please be sure to give us a big thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Ring that notification bell. Share our videos. And thank you guys for watching.
we'll see you on the next one.
Peace.
Do not mix epoxy resins or mashed potatoes.